Emily from Novell Novels and welcome to today's video. This is the Ultimate 6 video. I was tagged in it by the lovely Elise from Elise Reads and Speaks. Basically, you do the quiz, which I'll be linking below, and it tells you what Queen of King Henry VIII you were going to be. I tried to do it really close to filming because every time I've tried to do it, I've answered differently. I thought, to make it real for today, I'm going to do it today, which has meant that I've had to rush planning this video, so please excuse the answers, they're a bit, well, let's have some fun with them. But I surprised myself, I got Catherine Parr, I got his last queen. Now, I don't know much about her, apart from the fact that she outlived him. They didn't do the jiggy wiggy, because obviously he was too old and too fat and too, yeah, we don't go there, do we? But she stayed with him. She was the one that survived. I believe she was quite nice to Princess Elizabeth, our Queen Elizabeth I. And she wasn't a bad lady, from what I can gather. She was obviously about the same age, I think. I don't know much details. I'm so sorry, guys. It's because she's one of the latter queens and one of the ones I've not really read about yet. I don't know much. So, this is going to be fun. So, shall I get on with the prompts? Well, when you do the quiz, you find out the queen, and it will link you to whichever queen you go for. And it will explain how to do it. Sorry about this. And so that's where I found the prompts. So I won't list my prompts below because you need to go to the original video to find the prompts. Because every queen is going to be different. This is going to be fun. So, the first one is favourite plot twist. I found this really hard. Because I'm not good with plot twists. I don't know. I'm still relatively new to this, and I still don't know what describes a plot twist, so I did have to look it up. And I must admit, the one that jumped out at me is the town crazy was right all along. I love that. I love it because I am totally crazy, as you all well know. So I like it when someone that seems a bit loopy is always right and was right at the start. I think it's brilliant. It really celebrates the underdog, and you guys know I love the underdog. So I thought that was absolutely perfect. So that's my answer to that one. Number 2, bet you want to know how I got this far. A book that you struggled to get through the end, but you made it to the end. You guys know the answer to this. It's Wild Swans. The other one, actually, I've just thought of another one that's right on my shelves, and that's Anna Karenina. So Wild Swans and Anna Karenina are both 2 books that I really couldn't believe I made it to the end with. Really struggled, very difficult, very long. Some long books I find are easy to get into and they're easy to carry on going, but those 2, God, did they knacker me out. I don't know how I lasted. Actually, I do. I buddy read them with Charlie. That's how I lasted. Now, the next one is favourite feminist, fictional or factual. So, if I'm going to be honest, the factual one I would say is Emmeline Pankhurst. Obviously, she led our suffragette movement. But the one in a book that would match perfectly is Florrie in The Old Baggage. She is actually the underdog in this book. She is Mattie, the lead lady's sort of almost like servant but friend, does everything for her. But she fought in the suffragette movement and she actually went to prison. She went through it all. Yes, she's fictional, but she went through it all. And because she's so strong but she doesn't shout it out loud, I think that's what I love about her. Yes, I know I'm quite noisy, but one of my people in my world that I think is quite a good feminist is my sister Charlie, because she doesn't need to shout out loud to be listened to. And I think that's why I love Florrie. Maybe that's the connection. Hope you don't get offended by that, Charlie. But yeah, she's my favourite feminist. Really is. I think she really shouts out for what women believe in. And because she doesn't have to shout too loud, but she gets her point across, that's why I love her. Now the next one is favourite last book in the series. Oh my god, I had nightmares about this prompt last night. I couldn't sleep because, I'm being honest, I haven't completed that many series. This year I'm trying to get quite a few under my belt, and I probably should have filmed this later in the year because I would have had a lot more answers, but I want to get it done. So the only one I can do is this one, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, because I didn't like the last one in the Narnia series. There's been quite a few series where I've not liked the last one in the series, but this one I did. Obviously I loved the ending. I loved the fact that, you know, we saw how they all got together and always, and we found out that Snape was good all along, even though we already knew it. And there were some bits and bobs that I really liked in this book. So, although I hated Dobby dying, and Lupin. Well, we're not going to go there because that'll make me cry. But yeah, I think this one has to be my answer. But yeah, that one really did give me nightmares because I need to get through a lot more series, and I've got a lot of series to get through this year. Realising it's May and I've got a fair few to get through, I'm starting to panic slightly. So the next one is a character you wish had ended up with someone else. Another one wasn't particularly keen on because I tend to be quite traditional. I tend to like the person that they end with at the end. I tend to be quite one of these people that can actually predict who they're going to end up with, and I hate that. But there is one book that when I was looking at my book reviews, I totally and utterly had to give it in, and that's In a Court of Thorns and Roses. If you don't want to know who she gets with, skip past this bit. If you don't, skip past another minute or two. If you haven't read it, and you want to know, stay with me. The answer is this one. The leading lady in A Court of Thorns and Roses, Freya. It's like the Beauty and the Beast retelling, another one. But actually, I don't agree with her ending up with Lucian. I don't agree with her ending up with Tamlin, the one that she ends up with. I don't agree with it at all. Because, yes, Tamlin's classified the Beast bit. But I actually think she should get with Lucian because I really fell in love with him. There was something about how he protects his friend. I really did love that. Borderline on Beauty on the Curse and So Dark and Lonely that I kind of wanted her to get with Grey, but when you read the other books in this series you realise why she didn't. So, but yeah, this one I really thought she should have ended up with Lucian because I like him. I think he sounds really attractive. I thought they sounded like a better match. I thought it really would have made a better ending, and it would have given the surprise at the end that we really probably, in my opinion, needed. So that's my answer to that one. And then lastly, a book series that you can't finish with. Either haven't finished with or because you didn't want it to be over. And I'll be honest, there is a book that I don't want this book to end, but I'm finishing it this month. And I don't want this series to end. I don't want the Amber Spyglass to end. When this video goes up, I should have started reading it, but I'm really upset because I love the second one. I love the first one. And I kind of want it to end, but I don't because I've loved reading it so much. I've also loved buddy reading it with my sister and my two friends, Gaia and Berna, and I hope it ends alright. I hope Will and Lyra are safe. I hope it all gets safe, and I hope it all works because I really love this series. I really love the second one more than I like the first one because I loved Will's character. I love the way Will and Lyra sort of, the team in it. I just don't want it to end. So yeah, those are my answers. That's my, I've got a few series that I'm going gulp. Another one, again, you guys know the series I love, which is the Curse of Dark and Lonely series. That the third one is coming out next year, which I'm like, God, and I'm wondering if she's going to carry on with, write another one after that one, or whether it's going to end, because I know when that series ends, I know that I'm going to be flipping, I'm literally going to be in floods of tears, guys, because as it is, I screamed at the end of the first one, I screamed at the end of the second one, and if the third one is the end, or the third one doesn't end, I just, oh my goodness, I think that one's going to be a killer one for me. But anyway, this was rarely a short video of me. I never ever put short videos up, but I hope you liked it. If you did, give it I forgot to tag some people, sorry about this. Hey people, go tag. I am going to tag some fellow Tudor lovers. Now, I know that Julie from Hungry Bookworm hasn't done a tag video and has been a bit quiet at the moment, but when you do, Julie, you're tagged, because I know you like your Tudor fiction. Victoria, actually. I know she reads some of the thriller ones, but Victoria, from what Victoria read, I think I'd like you to try this, because this would be interesting. And who do I pick next? Because I haven't actually planned this. This is not like me. Abby from Abby McRees. She does like things like this. So Abby, I think I would like you to try this. Right. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed yet, ring my ding-a-ling. And I'll see you all soon.